Hello, beautiful humans. I'm just here to read you a little story. I told you that I would share more about different perspectives on the Christ story, and this is an amazing book that is not for everyone because it's kind of, it's a different spiritual path. It's the left handed path, but this is a Hindu perspective on this is a particular practice, the agori, which is a wrathful practice of that might seem weird to a Western mind, but in this particular passage, the person talking, he is someone who practices the worship of the goddess. And so this is the goddess. She's a wrathful, enlightened, feminine character. She has a necklace of skulls, and she represents destruction of ego and basically just the aspect of the other end of birth, which is going back to the mother. So coming from the mother and going back to the mother. So whereas Christians have, we are the child and God is the father, and the Sufis have, we are the lover and God is the beloved. This particular branch of Hinduism, because Hinduism is very vast and diverse, this particular person is worshiping the Ma, the wrathful mother. And he talks about Jesus. So that's why I'm reading it. So here we go. And that is the only way that Ma can ever come to you. You have to desire her much more than anything else. And there are so many obstacles to that in this dark age, in this Kali Yuga. But if you can identify yourself with the newborn baby, then what desire remains? A baby too is innocent to be aware of any, but the simplest and most essential desires. In that state, there is no question of temptation. If you give a baby a choice between a chocolate and a diamond, which will it take? The chocolate, of course. A diamond has no value for a baby. And if you learn that the world has no value, you will never be tempted by anything, and you will be able to avoid all the obstacles which crop up in the Kali Yuga. But only a baby can do that. That is why I love baby Gopala and baby Jesus so much. You know, we Vedics believe that the same Rishi who incarnated on earth as Rama and later as Krishna also incarnated as Jesus. We take Jesus as one of us. But look what has happened to Christianity, to the beautiful teachings of Jesus. They have slaughtered so many millions in the name of Christ, when Christ preached that one must always turn the other cheek. But Jesus, his eyes, and the image of the mother and child, a baby Jesus playing with his Shakti. It's so sublime. Christians are such fools to have received such a teaching and then to make such a hash of it. But this is the thing. As Kipling said, the East is East and West is West, and never the twain shall meet. In a way, he was right. We Easterners have value only for emotions. You Westerners, like your cows, are basically materialistic. Of course, there are exceptions, mind you, but when nature herself has created such differences in people, how can one race understand the other? It takes a lot of effort. Maybe I'll read just a little more. There is another good reason to become a baby in front of Ma. Babies love their mothers no matter how vicious or ugly they may be. To talk idly about Ma's form is one thing, but to actually see her dripping with blood, her fangs ready to devour you, is quite another. Your reaction to her determines what she can do for you. If you don't react with fear, she will do anything for you, out of love. If you react with fear or disgust, she becomes all the more fearsome and disgusting, and then where will you be? Kali, in all of her manifestations, Smashantara, Chinamasta, Baglamukhi. Sorry for my pronunciation, I don't know all these Sanskrit words. And the others are not bad. No one wants to love them. Everyone is afraid. Kali can't understand why everyone is afraid of her. If you love her enough, you will change her natural destructiveness to such an extent that even the underlying thirst for butchery will vanish.